And we are back once more. This time we're out near the Zhentarim. We're going to go take a look at them. This save is a little out of order. I did this before the Tiefling party, but like going back through the edit, it really made sense just to have the defending of the Grove and the Tiefling party shoved up all into one nice, neat little ball. So we can kind of put a exclamation point on the end of that. We can just focus on finishing up some of the rest of at least this section of Act 1 thus far. And notice we hadn't done anything involving the Zhentarim, so let's go ahead and return to the Lost Valuable I found probably way back in like episode 5 or 6. I'm basically here just looking for water and food, anything to stock up before we get towards Act 2. Thanks everyone who checked out the last episode, greatly appreciate y'all. Also, be sure to like, comment, dislike, subscribe, any of that good stuff. Tell us what we did wrong, tell us what you like, tell us what we can improve upon. We at Geek Variants greatly care about you and your opinion as we move forward here. So, let's go ahead and go find their hideout first of all, because it's probably one of the worst hidden hideouts, I think, in the game. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but has anyone found, like, any good use for a,
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
a water barrel?
Hey there. Blackets will be done. Horse feed. Unburned for now.
There's something hidden here, in the hay.
I was like, huh, I had never found this before, so like, that's kind of cool. But also that's part of a quest thing for
At least things have stayed
one of the people I completely and blatantly ignored in their home as it was burning up. So, that's always a fun time there. The best of the best, per usual.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
What was... Never mind.
We're just gonna break these, try and make an easier path. Separate him from the rest of the party. And what I'm gonna do is try and make this a little bit easier myself in case I fail to check. Because I just don't want to deal with it. And I still got burned. So keep an eye on your distance here. I'm just over here dancing, avoiding everything else we got going on here. The rest of the party was okay, so that's fantastic. I definitely got beat up. And now all the barrels are gone. Let's see what happens.
A human man awaits you, a spell crackling at his fingertips.
Hey, pass the check.
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
Yep, go ahead and take a little advantage.
Let's say I'd rather not fight then. What's your business down here? Your timing ain't the best, but I'm sure Zaris won't turn down a deal. Down you go then. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Thank you. Could have technically accidentally killed him, but for some reason the game doesn't allow that. Let's let rejoin back up. And if you notice between one of these playthroughs and one of the other ones, I finally consulted someone. I was like, hey, how do you have helmets on and not have them show? Because I actually didn't know how to do that. So, yeah. If you think I'm good at this game, just remember, I may have 500 plus hours logged. I'm still an idiot. Some things do not change. It's like, he's not worth talking to. And that, I guess, is one of the glitches again with barrels. Well, it'll stay standing even though I have had it blown up for a good while now. There's nothing really here. Going towards the basement, there's some really good food items. Be sure not to miss those. And we're going to stand here and assess the situation. Apparently. I don't know what I was doing when I was recording it. Alright. Definitely gonna take those. Those are like 4 or 5 per. And let's see what we got here. Take all this. That'll be good for us. Definitely gonna take some of that. Make sure we don't miss anything on our way through here. Just kind of just systematically take things in and out. Pause if needed. So for those of you who've been following along with the series, and I know we're basically at that 6-minute mark where most people usually tuned out or checked out. So for those who've been following the series, I'll assume you are still here. What's been one of your favorite episodes? What's something you like? What we got going on here? Anything you want to see us improve upon? Almost caught up with my backlog of what I've played before I left for Japan. And I'll start playing again here shortly. Part of me kind of wants to like live stream it on Twitch or just direct to YouTube, kind of take out the middleman of the edit and just kind of make it, you know, more of a live play along thing. But, you know, I'm still totally here for anyone who wants this to continue as a editing thing, because it is, I'll say, relatively easy to sit here and go through and just provide some voiceovers and some stuff I already pre-recorded. It'd be different if I was trying to voice over something someone else played, but because it's me, nothing too crazy. Also, this music really screams Pirates of the Caribbean to me. Am I the only one? And this is where you first kind of learn a little bit about Nine Fingers, everything going on there. Nice little read for everybody. Hopefully gave you enough time to go ahead and have a look there. And go ahead and get that.
What's on your mind?
So there's that. Have as much water as possible, especially if you're going to attempt to go after the hag. I'm still largely undecided on what to do with the hag as more of a neutral character.
Look at that.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Alrighty then. You're just a bundle of fun, ain't you?
Trade with what? Your life was ours the moment you walked in here, but maybe I'll let you buy it back. I have a job needs doing. We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
I'm happy she's not lying. 'Cause that could have been, that could have been a situation. Definitely a situation you don't want to be too involved in.
Don't get comfortable.
That might be worth a look.
Alright, let's see what we've got lying around here.
Wonder if fish pay better than this one.
Alright, let's see what we've got going on here. Alright. What's up?
Not many can talk their way into a Zhentarim outpost.
I really
could
didn't.
use someone with your skills. Interested in a job?
Well, that depends. What are we
Some
doing?
of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I found it.
God damn it. What about the shipment?
Yeah, I may have opened it.
You opened the shipment. You've killed me. You've bloody killed us all.
Not yet, apparently.
Damned if I won't return the favor. Lads, kill him.
And here I was trying to make friends with the Zhentarim, but looks like we're not gonna be doing that. Making some new friends the old-fashioned way. That was rude. Okay, let's see what we got here. And I was hoping to launch them. 'Cause anytime there's a chance to push someone off a ledge, you just gotta do it. Still got the kill though, so is what it is. All right. Yeah, it was only 55%. I'll take it. Let's see what I can do with that area over there. If you notice, all my spell slots are basically empty. This was right before the rest, before the grove. Because obviously I'm going to go in there, you know, fully prepped, ready to go. I was like, what is this 100%? I'm like, oh yeah, it's a ladder. And that was when I remembered. Shadowheart kind of sucks. I should just run there and smash it, because I wanted to smash it, shove them down, and funnel them
Another fight.
into a
Let's
single
go.
direction. And let's go ahead and start using some more of our, I was gonna say try and start using some more of the Storm Sorcerer Tempest Cleric build, because I've been largely ignoring my powers. Whee! And a big old 21. So yeah, that was entirely worth it. If I'd done it to those two, probably would have been a little bit more efficient in the sense I got those two instead of just the one. But they're not nearly as strong as she is, so kind of in that boat. Go ahead and start beating people up. Get a little bit closer it works. Ooh, nice. And that's why I wasn't too worried about those two. And that's a great way to recover from a miss. People wonder why Lae'Zel is like one character I'm like haven't really brought in and out of the party. That's why. Nice, got
Find a
it.
route. My faith will protect me. Heading there.
Well, so much for peace.
I am fury. I am death.
Good shot, good kill, nice clean battle. So much for friendship, but hey, what are you gonna do? For some reason I thought it was flammable, so I could just get rid of it and avoid running right into it, but it's not really a big deal. And I was just kind of perturbed at the location of that guy's body. Like, it's half on, half off. This is kind of what where I stocked up a little bit more as well. Just additional smoke powder barrels for the defending of the grove. This is part why I wanted to come here first. And then I can just go ahead and send those all to camp. And I was like, I forgot you have to be literally over the object you want to have grouped. And I was like, why? The joys of... I'll just send them one at a time because now I was just irritated with my whole grouping of the situation.
Let's get going.
Indolence breeds madness.
Go ahead and get some more items and take back everything Zareth had.
Action, not reaction.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm just kind of looking through their stock, seeing what they got. That's a decent sell. The ingots are going to be a plus. Nice little boon for us. And just because I open it this way, I'll just have to take these and then manually move them at another point in time. Even if they're 1, everything counts when we're going towards Act 2. Like, and then I literally forgot I already went through those. It's like, part of me was like, scimitars? Because they look cool. And the game kind of, I feel like, ignored the fact that scimitars are probably one of the coolest looking swords ever made. We'll continue to loot. There's a couple more smoke powder barrels, so let's go ahead and grab those. That's that one. Take those, take those. Yeah, take that. And another smoke powder barrel.
Let's move.
Did I really ignore the artist? Huh. Maybe I come back for that. Because he's got his own quest line associated with him, but it's not really the greatest. So I just kind of ignore it because it's part of like one of the worst payoffs, I think, in the entire game. Like, I don't think anything really equates to as disappointing as that quest line turned out to be. Because, like, you see him in Act 1, you expect to see him in Act 3, and by the time you get to Act 3, it's just not worth it. It's more headache and fuss than anything else. Part of me wondering right now, like, as the character, like, what did I do? Why is this chest empty? Did I do something to cause this? Really just contemplating how I want to approach this next move here. It's like, I want to get these proximity mines taken care of. And now they're going to be mad about
Active
it.
vandalism has taken place. You might want to clear up this particular... That little confession.
Nah, I don't care what it was.
You've messed up. You won't live to regret it.
I don't know what that move was. You shoot a smoke powder barrel directly where you are? It's like, there was nobody to damage other than yourself. But if this is how they want to die, then I'll honor it.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. Ready for this?
No choice but to keep going.
No choice but to slowly finish these people off. Got it. Thanks for those.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay, everyone else is basically over there. If I take out that one area or shoot that barrel, then we'll be good to go. Alright. Let's let those wolves try and get closer to Shadow. See if it triggers anything.
On the move.
It's like, alright, as long as I got a fire arrow, this will be fine. There you go. Knock them down quite a ways. That guy's hanging on for dear life. See if I can make the odds just a little bit better. And, well, nope. Even with low percentages, we lucked out.
Might as well take a look.
Alright, Shadow, let's finish this.
No mercy.
Yeah, go ahead and get them slowly knocked out of the way. Nothing too crazy.
I've got it.
can't stay idle.
There's that. And got a lot of damage out of it. Yeah, kind of quick hit, get out of the way. Let's move our tank up. Try to see like how much distance I can get.
In my best interest.
Ooh. Lae'Zel is just single-handedly decimating everybody in this Zhentarim camp outpost.
Ready for another round? Under their noses.
And Moonbeam really
Time to push my
just
luck again.
pulls its weight in
Have to
gold.
keep going.
As long as you don't have your party run through it as many times as I probably will during this playthrough. Alright, move her over that way. Try and get a little bit closer to everything going on. Just do some light looting, because I could not butcher this up if I wanted to. If one wolf was able to solo my party, I would just have to quit playing Baldur's Gate for all of eternity.
On my way.
Fuck yes.
Alright, Carmack. Let's see what we can get. Move the Moonbeam. I was hoping for the kill, but
Nothing important
that'll
is
do.
ever easy.
At this point, I'm also just kind of cleaning up the area. Not really doing anything too insane. And that'll finish it. It's Lae'Zel. Of course it's gonna work. Just do some more looting, and then we'll get to everything else going on here. Maybe hit up a new area, depending upon how we get things
Still
going.
breathing, despite everything. What's that?
One of the holes I've never been able to use because my character, and pause if necessary on the other one.
I've got a long road ahead. Be wary.
You can just kind of go in and out without having to worry about, you know, anything else going on, just because your character is able to shrink.
Can't keep me out.
And there we go. Let's see what we have lying around. Oh, and also let me know if you guys are interested in any, like, Persona 3 potential gameplay. Gonna take a look at that the next couple of days, see what we've got with it, see how solid it is. Yay! Now is kind of where I'm going to start failing a lot more of these checks. But that's why we have so many dang lockpicks. Luck had to run out eventually. I mean, we're what, 16 episodes in, and we're just now starting to worry about, like, that going wrong? Can't be too bad. The Abyss Beckoners are great. We're doing a Necro build. So do not leave those behind. Give that to Gale. It's basically a variation on his current outfit. There you go, Will. Let's see what we got here. Mirror. If you use that with the Astarion, you do get a little special moment. Because obviously, as a vampire, you won't be able to see him. I'm taking the oil lamp just because it looks cool. It has literally no significance towards any quests or any gameplay or anything of that nature. Just looks cool. I'm one of those looters where sometimes if it just looks like a cool object, I will just hold on to it because why not? Not everything you loot has to make sense to everyone else, just as long as it makes sense for you. I turned into a bit of a dwarf in the sense of, hey, shiny object, I'ma keep it. So, just par for the course. Alright, and then we're going to pick it up here with moving on. You notice we are back where the goblin encampment is, with the goblin camp that we have. Trying to move all these guys and solve the puzzle because they're my characters. We're able to pass the checks necessary. None of them. Not a one. And just so we're all perfectly clear, no one wants to waste too much time, I absolutely do not, under any circumstances, solve this puzzle. So, if you want to, like, keep on pushing past this moment in time, then feel free to. Because even though I know the answer, I saw the answer on my way in. The answer is inside the goblin camp, and it's in like 2 or 3 different locations. Still could not.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Could not for the life of me figure it out. So, yeah, this is just going to be me embarrassing myself, trying to solve this until I likely get so frustrated, I go ahead and move on. Because I just don't want to deal with it anymore. Which I'm not entirely sure if that's normal or not. But, anybody else had any rage quits from that moment in time? Then we'll just keep going, carrying on, keep it on pushing. Cause yeah, you can tell my character is getting frustrated. I couldn't figure out how to get it done, even though like the first time I played this game, with minimal help, I was able to figure this out really quickly. But on my second and on my third playthrough, because I was all on normal every time I did it, I just passed the necessary checks, so it worked. And this time, not so much. Did not pass those checks. So just had to keep things going in a manner that we so chose to have. And ultimately, this was not the move. So I'll go ahead, because it's right there. That's where the entrance is. The perception check's right there. No one else could make it work. Let's go ahead and keep on exploring, because like we're gonna just jump right out of here.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Not try and deal with too many weird situations any longer than we have. Because clearly, I'm not good with the puzzle thing here. Most video games I am. Just appears that this time, yeah, not really so much. Really wish that it was, but just didn't seem to be the case here. So it kind of just is what it is. We should go to camp, and then what I really meant to do is go to the map,
Eager for battle.
I think. Come on, brain. We can do this. What are we doing? What am I doing? What is all this nonsense? What the heck am I doing?
Making me sweat.
Have everybody rejoin up. All the shenanigans. Da, da, da. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I'm just gonna continue trying to fight this. Might be a certain point where we just skip ahead here. Yeah, so we just jumped over back to the Zhentarim basement. I'm gonna go through the little imaginary wall, and we'll make our way into the Underdark. Because, well, that's where the next part of our journey is going to be continuing on. Don't want to be stuck doing this too much longer. And by stuck, I mean just hanging out in Act 1 unnecessarily long. It's like, who knew you'd get, like, probably what's going to amount to about 25 episodes into Act 1. Makes you really realize why people just kind of live stream this game, or why the reason they make their episodes like 2 hours long, but the upload process on any video longer than like 2 hours is, with the computer that I currently have, is just insane. It is not the move. I will just say that much.
Doesn't work.
head on down to the beautiful Underdark. Here, finally made it to the beautiful Underdark.
Lethal.
Long ride
The
down.
Underdark is everything I thought
Is
it would
this the Underdark?
This environ
A dangerous place to stock goods, even for a Zhent.
To be deemed worthy by the great Lae'Zel of Fresh Kalir.
Continue as you have, Karlach, and you will achieve the same.
Come on, open up.
Got here. So there's that. Take all these rings. Zhents have plenty of good stuff to loot, so do not get stingy with it by the time you make it down here. Definitely going to be worth your time. Especially if you're someone who stockpiles poisons. I don't really care that much for it. So it's entirely...
What's happening?
My character's yelling because the monster that he's terrorizing this place is known as a boulette, one or the other. Which is perfectly natural, but has to freak out the first time to sell the point.
Careful, Lae'Zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
No traps, please.
Airborne spores. Fungal, I suspect.
Alright. I have to say, they really did a fantastic job with the Underdark.
More are coming.
Hello?
What in the nine hells is that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Are they? Who?
This might be some devil's ploy.
God, the way
Don't
her
listen
hair
to
glows
it.
in the Underdark is so pretty.
You're coming.
On your mom. Let's work our way through here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Or let's not even bother because Karlach ran right through it. And I was super worried at this moment in time. It's like, oh God. Ran into a Minotaur immediately. I forgot he was just hanging out here. So that was fun, I guess. Exciting. It's something. It's just... it's not what you want to have happen to your party immediately. do here? Apparently hold on nothing.
Can't give up. Not now.
And let's just keep going. And this picks up right after we just finished with the everything involving the Goblin Party, so everyone's settled and all that good stuff. I'm basically just gonna be working our way through the Underdark here and see what we're gonna do. I don't know if in Tactician we're gonna immediately go take a... Oh, alright, cool. Hey, I dodged. Fantastic. If we're gonna go immediately and deal with Grimforge, but it is on the... And I thought they would provide a better, better loot than anything else. No, he's frenzied, so that's gonna be great. Easier to hit him, and it's like part of me is like, do we just kind of stay behind everything, or
No time to waste.
how are we gonna approach this? At least move her up. And there's, I don't know what I thought I was gonna. Yeah, this is totally gonna work. There's a good 10, 15 feet short. I am, at least with the just in general for the aiming on that. So gonna leave that as it is.
I'm ready.
Go ahead and see what that does. Get us some Spirit Guardians, a little bit of defense for the party.
I will not know failure.
Alright, so let's start working on nothing out. Officially. Don't want to keep this problem longer than absolutely necessary.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Can't afford to let up.
Okay. Oh, hey, another dodge. And everyone saved that one. Fantastic. And I was really worried about that for a whole lot of nothing, it turns out.
A long way to go still.
Hey ho.
Never a
I'm
dull
gonna get that
moment.
moonbeam knocked out of the way because I don't want to deal with it. And we're just gonna leave it alone, I guess. I thought I missed, but whatever. Nothing too crazy. Nothing good gained anyway.
Wits and blades always
Shadowheart's the
sharp.
only one that actually took damage on this one. That's a bullet running by still. So that's always fun. Yeah, just a little bit of healing for her. Let's get going. I have to say, during my first playthrough, I completely ignored the Underdark. Had basically no idea it was there, or just didn't care to go. Second playthrough was first exploration. Third time I kind of delved through it fairly deeply. I still miss some stuff. So this one I'm hoping to finish finding most of what's available. I don't think anyone is going to truly find 100% of the content within Baldur's Gate 3 for a long time. Larian did such a phenomenal job of like putting together this game, making the stories play out the way it did, make sure everything tied together as nicely as it did. I think there was maybe like one or two parts of the story where you kind of look at it from like a critical point, be like, I don't really understand what you were trying to do. But
Broken bones must have fallen.
as far as everything else is concerned, it's definitely not all that bad. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Trying to at least knock some of those out of the way early. The spores and everything else going on.
Just had a view.
See what is up with everything going on.
Huh? That wasn't a boulette, was it?
Yep. And then I just let that Minotaur basically go in and like basically off himself because he ran headfirst into a trap that there's no way of like breaking through. Sorry I couldn't get much of a better view. I was more worried about having to unnecessarily fight him again. Because the traps that they have are they're just too strong. Like, my party would get decimated, I know for a fact. So I'm just not going to bother taking us up directly that way unless I can, avoid it. And there is a way of avoiding it, so we'll go that route and see how things go from there. So far, so good. Working our way just through this area one step at a time. A little bit of light reading for everybody, because that's always nice for everyone who is really, really invested in the lore. Because the lore in this game is fantastic.
What's that?
I was like, what are we yelling about? What really seems to be the main issue we got going on here?
What's inside?
Alright, Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. Ooh, a shining sword in stone. I wonder where we took that from.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
And if you are a drow, the sword is significantly better than if you're just a regular character. But again, all weapons are usable with the right mindset. And the thing about
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Stray. Blood can only be honored with blood.
Nice pass on that check there. We use, of course, our religious check here. So my character is definitely not strength-based.
The script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
And you think this would be like a 10 out of 10 item based on like how much effort they did making it glow, how awesome it is. It's like at best a 6. It's like, it's cool, but doesn't really do anything too crazy unless you're gonna be like a bard of some kind, or like a bard drow would probably make this item OP as hell. Go ahead, drop a quick save. Not on that profile. That is my partner's profile, so not mine. Last thing I want to do is save over that. And then over there, that is the Spectator Lae'Zel. So definitely be interesting. The sneaky way in here will, of course, be taking... And you're like, nah, there's no way. It's not going to work. Because I want to go in through that window. What we're going to do is go over there, get psionics, jump, have it be on herself. Just have to get that camera all figured out. And now that my jump is crazy, basically it's a triple jump. You could literally jump into the thing from here. 2 jumps, boom. Don't have to deal with the spectator. I don't have to deal with the trap at the door. I'm in. So if you fail like the puzzle, like I did egregiously, then we can use another means of making everything work out the best for us. This game has done a fantastic job of, there is not one correct way of doing something, there is always multiples. So let's see what we got here.
Worth examining.
Oh yeah, everything is worth taking a look at. All loot is good loot, for the most part. Unless they give you, like, rope, in which case, apparently, this game was like, hey, we're gonna make it, but we don't know why we're making it. Which, for me, is kind of, like, the biggest drag on it, because it's like, I don't know why you put something in the game that doesn't really seem to have much of a use, and if there's anyone who's figured out a use, then, hey, by all means, thank you. Let us know in the comment section below how incredibly brilliant you are. Because,
It will happen.
like, part of me is like, risk it, but then I saw the 20. So what we are going to do... Ignore the helmet, because that's one piece of loot that I shockingly don't need right now, even though it's something she's currently using. Let's go up to the top. see if there's anything interesting here. It's got tattered notes. Let's read them. Alright, so now that that's done, we got the whole party here. One step at it. We got 2 members of the party here. Where is everybody else?
No time to rest.
Have them slowly work their way on in. I don't know why I had everyone spaced out that way. Kind of made no sense.
Bet I can crack that open.
Always good. Now, we've got that nice little route in and out of things. Okay, so we got that figured out. I was kind of breakdancing there because I was trying to find a way out. Had no luck. Pick our way in here. Alright, and that'll be fantastic. I forgot about that one, truth be told. But you can jump your way up here and in here if you are far more creative than I. I just had to look at things best I could.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Yep, let's go ahead for that disarm. Love it. Do we use inspo? Nah. Yeah, I'll take the blast. Any moment in time over that. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. And the luminous armor is always great for someone who uses like Moonbeam a lot, which would be your Cleric or your Paladin. So either it will go directly to Shadowheart, or it's going to go directly to Karlach and let things be that way. And this is a ladder you can take back up, so you can kind of go to the other side of the lock puzzle up there. But seeing as we have our way in here and our fast travel point, I'm not really all that keen on doing anything else about it. That being said, what I am keen on doing is going to take a look here and see if that Spectator is home and wants to come out and hang out with us.
I'm ready.
Alright, let's see what's going on here.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Everything's going pretty good thus far. Didn't really use any of my rest. Didn't use too many spell slots.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Alright. Oh, of course.
Free for the taking.
And sneak our way up here. And you'd be shocked by how far you're able to, like, sneak up this particular area.
What do we have here?
Alright. If you're not sneaking by now, you already made a interesting encounter with a new friend. Alright, let the cutscene begin. Not a friendly face. That's a problem. Looks like we're in a very, very weird spot. We're all stuck in the darkness. Like, mass healing is like, everyone, there we go, lit up. Like, you're not supposed to be able to see them, so I think that's a weird gray area they didn't think of. Let's see what we got here. Healing again.
I am fury. I am death.
Okay, let's get completely out of here. One jump, not doing like this. Alright, gives that precision attack. Hit. And of course, we're gonna just keep on trying to get as much as we can. Yeah. Action surge. Attack. It's the whole reason for the superiority dice. Whole reason. Starting 70s into 90s. That will always be a huge help. I'm trying to get to bleed, but it saved.
Oh my word.
Still a good hit though. Still a good hit. Yeah, I don't really want Cleric like on the front, but I don't want her to be blinded. Of course, Moonbeam is going to be the move. With Moonbeam, you basically get 2 hits for the price of 1. You hit the first turn initially, and then any turn the second, and having to flee from Lae'Zel. Oh, okay, close. Alright. Tell me how you really feel about it. And she broke my concentration. Alright. Spectator is not here for my shenanigans. I was like, not enough movement. That's the part I was just kind of like, what? But then the darkness and where everything is positioned, it unfortunately made sense. Go heal my frontline tank. Always a good option. Now she's got that venomous revenge. That'll help it a lot. Oh.
Help, please.
Yeah. Somehow you clutched up and didn't die. So that's great. Proud of you.
Take your
Have to keep going.
Need a guiding bolt here. Somehow have to get closer for it. So the way the darkness is angled. But here's what it is. Try and move her back because she is stupid low on health. And then unfortunately my character is frightened, so nothing I can really do there. I'm just kind of mobile. So that's something. That'll work. Do a quick heal at least. Got nothing else to do. Nice little jump. Bring up the 94%. And round 2.
Dust on my tongue. I offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit. Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are?
Well, it's interesting Lae'Zel was the one that got picked
Rescue?
for this conversation.
Helpless babes are rescued. I allowed you to assist me.
You were in
I
stone
am
for
Dawn,
God knows how long.
Third son of House Bartol, first rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh, no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
All right.
A memory shard. They hold their glow for years. And it's fading. It contains knowledge that is precious to me. If it has grown this dull, then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zhentarim? Philro? Impossible! The master of the Adamantine Forge would be known and feared throughout the Underdark. Unless... Huh. Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search. Good.
I'm not sure how that's better
If they
yet.
had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no, they hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now I can claim the forge alone.
Alone?
Enterprising of you. The others knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, but I am the only one who knows its location. You proved your power in freeing me, but I need no more rivals. Try to take this as a compliment, yes?
Why would I do such a thing? You're trying to murder me.
Take you.
Let's make this quick.
I will ascend.
And it is kind of creepy how the spectator's just hanging out there still. Just beaten up. definitely take those items. Mine, and mine. Not have to kill your accomplice because I didn't think that was gonna hit, but okay.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Yeah, shocking breath, what is it? There's that. Nice work. I should have used Hunter's Mark and then done it. And he'll Shadow again, just because.
Fuck yes.
You said it.
No surrender.
I don't know why they double-crossed me. I would have been fine with them. And you can kind of like work your way through and just beat up every single one of these members just to ensure that, you know, you get all the loot you want. So, something worth taking a look at.
I can't wait to sleep.
And then obviously going to take the Spectator's eyes. Take that. Keep on just wiping them out.
As I was taught.
But yep, that'll be all for this time's episode. I've been Brent for Geek Variants. Be sure to like, comment, dislike, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts, opinions, your feelings. We'll have more of the Underdark to explore in the next episode.